day, friends. I hope that you are all hanging in there. The topic of self-care is an interesting one because I've heard some pretty strong opinions about it from different perspectives, and I think there's this one corner of the internet where like everything every day is about self-care, and most of us are aware that we now live in a society that's pretty self-absorbed and self-obsessed. And so you have the other extreme opposite where even the word self-care or the term self-care is very opposed, and it's this like emotional martyrdom of it's all about taking care of everyone else, and this idea of self-care, no matter how it's done, is always self-absorbed. Over the years, whenever it comes to certain topics that for whatever reason become controversial, when I go into the stillness, my time of stillness each day with those things, I always end up somewhere in the middle, because I think in the middle is usually the heart of a matter. For me, this idea of self-care, the heart of it is that caring for oneself, stewarding oneself well, is actually just another way of caring for the people around you. Because at the end of the day, if you do not take the time to do little things every once in a while to recenter your mind, to recharge your own batteries, you are going to be less effective in certain areas of your life for others. I also think that self-care is personal in the way that different people are going to feel that different things are self-care, and also that's going to vary at different seasons of life. I would share 5 things that are not expensive, that are easy to do, that for me have really helped with my physical and mental wellness. I think we all need a deep breath. Is that just me? Is it just me that needs a deep breath? Okay, in through your nose, right into your belly. Ready? Hold it, and out. Let your shoulders relax. I know. Are you clenching them? Okay. Sometimes I'll do that, and I'll just, as I'm breathing in, it'll be, God loves me, and I can rest in Him. So number 1, one of the easiest and most inexpensive is getting movement and fresh air. Now, depending on where you live, depending on your season of life, this is going to vary. So it could be anything from taking a hike, taking a walk, walking around in your backyard for 10 minutes, sitting by a sunny window with the window cracked, and just taking some deep breaths. As I always tell myself when I'm having a rough week, 10 minutes is better than no minutes. So 10 minutes is better than no minutes. Today, it is a beautiful October day. I'm going to take a walk and take you guys with me. Number 2 is a nourishing hot drink. I think there's something so cozy and autumnal about a nourishing warm drink blend. And there's so many of these that you can do. And I think it's a wonderful thing to add into your daily or weekly routine. So this is just a warmed up version of a drink that I make all year round. I put water in my pot and I added to it apple cider vinegar, cinnamon, raw honey, and for this time of year, I add a splash of black elderberry. I allow everything to simmer on the stove on low because I don't want to kill all the good properties in the apple cider vinegar and in the raw honey. So I let it just warm up and begin to steam on the stove. And then sometimes I will add a little splash of apple cider, and it's kind of just like a warm apple cider drink with a kick. Another drink that I like to do is raw cacao powder, and you can put it into some warm coconut milk or raw milk. You can just use water if you have that. Add a scoop of collagen and a little bit of real maple syrup. Absolutely delicious. I also like to make nourishing tea blends, especially like a women's tea blend, and to that I add things like red raspberry leaf, nettle, catnip, mint, all of that good stuff, and I'll just put it in my reusable tea bag or my tea ball and just soak that in the warm water or make an infusion and enjoy all of the nourishing benefits of that for my body. A nourishing hot drink is a wonderful way to take care of yourself and feel cozy and get some extra benefits and nourishment into your body. Oh, hey buddy. I suppose cuddling with animals will be the bonus tip, because if you have them, you know what I mean. There's something about that fur and that fuzz that just seems to make everything a little bit better. Number 3 is steam. Now I know that plunging into ice water and sticking your face in ice water is very trendy right now, but I'm a steam girl. I like a nice hot detox steam bath. I like to do foot soaks, and I'm also a really big fan of steaming my skin. So I'll fill a pot or a basin with hot water so that the steam is coming out of it, and then you just add dried herbs or essential oils to your water. So what I'll do is I'll steam my face for a while, allow my sinuses to open and my pores to open, and then I will put on my homemade face oil. Number 4 is to learn how to make nourishing, healthy versions of your favorite comfort foods. There's something very special about the autumn kitchen. The sights and the smells and the type of foods that are available in the autumn are so colorful, and there's just so many good spices and scents. Taking your favorite comfort foods and learning to make healthy, nourishing versions of them will give you that same cozy comfort feeling, but at the same time, you'll know what's in the food, and you will know that you are nourishing your vessel for the season change. I think learning about your food, learning how to cook a little bit better, and connecting with your food, knowing where it comes from, going and finding your food in different places, locating farms in your area that are selling food, and connecting with the farmers. Not only are you learning to nourish your vessel better, but there really is something about connecting with the cooking process and allowing yourself to enjoy it more. All of the wonderful smells and the colors and the steam, it brings a sense of coziness and comfort that you can only get from a home-cooked meal. Number 5 is picking up a new hobby and learning a new skill. Taking a few minutes out of your day or out of your week to work on learning something new. I think that keeping our minds sharp and engaged is a really important part of caring for ourselves. And I do believe that we've probably done a decent amount of damage to our brains with all of the screens that we're exposed to so often. So let's say that you are self-aware and you know that you scroll the phone for about an hour at night and then you watch a certain amount of TV. Start by taking 10 minutes and learning to do something new. And as we said in the beginning, remember, 10 minutes is better than no minutes. And so just start with 10. Take 10 minutes away from that hour that you would scroll your phone and work on that hobby. Put the phone somewhere out of reach so that you're not tempted to grab it. Turn off the television. You could put on some nice vintage or classical or soothing music if you need something to listen to. And I think you'll be amazed at how many more minutes you will start to be able to do something with your hands that doesn't involve a screen. So really, friends, I think that at the heart of this is that we have a responsibility to steward the one vessel that we've been given to live our life, to do our purpose here in this life. And it's important for us to care for ourselves so that we are better able to care for those that we love. So we wanted to thank you, friends, so much as always for coming back to our little house on the mountain. To read our blog or check out our Cozy Corner Mercantile, please head to www.ourlittlehouseonthemountain.com. Thank you, friends, so much for using our links. Thank you to our patrons over on Patreon. We love you all, and Lord willing, I will see each and every one of you right here on the next one. Take a deep breath. Bye, friends.